30 years ago, 1987, 4 people from 4 different churches were chatting, and they got to talking about the fact that each church had a little closet with food in it for the pastor to use if people come in needing food. And someone came up with the idea, well, why don't we put it all together in one place, and then when someone needs help, they could come to that one place to get food.
We are just covering Blacksburg and McCoy, so there is just a natural ceiling to how many people are going to be able to come because of our population.
We receive donations daily from Kroger and Food Lion and Little Caesars and Starbucks and places like that give us surplus. We get that daily.
Well, years ago when I started volunteering, part of it was I wanted to get my kids involved too. That's how it started years ago. And now my kids are all grown, and so I do it because I love it. I love to help.
Because I yell at her all the time.
I love working here, and I like what they do. I like that they help people meet the basic need of eating.
Food Pantry is unique in that it's sponsored by the churches in Blacksburg. If you look back at the board back there, all of those are the churches that are involved. So we have money. They contribute money to the Food Pantry as well as do food drives. So if we need anything, we just go buy it.
Some of the churches also supply specific food items. Like this morning, we got a big delivery of eggs and milk for the next 2 weeks, and that's all bought by Northside Presbyterian, for example. The Methodist Church buys a whole lot of different items, the Baptist Church. Episcopal Church is another one that buys cereals and bread if they need to. So while churches give money, they also give food directly, and it just rolls in here. We don't need to worry about it.
Well, we do have over 200 volunteers that work here.
For years and years, just a couple of people ran it. So it's sort of a seat of the pants operation, like there's no formal flow charts or anything like that. It was just run mouth to mouth, so to speak. But now Freda is the director of the pantry, and like she said, there's a staff of 200 volunteers that do various things. And this single person household we were talking about probably gets $200 worth of food at least, and that escalates by the size of the households.
I think just the thank yous and the hugs that you get from people that you serve, the majority of them are very, very grateful. And in fact, we get little thank you cards from people randomly all year long. It's just the gratitude of the people that you serve, I think, is one of the highlights of the whole thing. And you just get to be friends with them, and they all have a story to tell. They all, if you'll sit and listen, they all have a story to tell.